everyone, welcome to Japanese Kanji World. Today I'm gonna introduce what is kanji and its structure. Kanji sounds difficult to you? Too many letters to memorize? Well, don't worry. Kanji is like a puzzle, so as other game, if you know tips, it's not so difficult to play with. Now I'm gonna bring you into attractive, exciting, fun kanji world. Check it out! I'm gonna introduce kanji today. Kanji is one of Japanese alphabet. Japanese have 3 character sets in its writing system, actually 4. So we have kanji, hiragana, katakana, and romaji. Japanese writing system have 3 alphabets, 1 additional one. Each alphabet have roles. It's very efficiently work together. Kanji have a role to convey meanings, the stem of noun, adjective, verbs. Hiragana has a functional usage. Katakana have a role to express foreign-oriented word, so-called loanword, foreign-oriented names, onomatopoeia. And then romaji is additional one. It's sometimes used for expressing sounds, like how to pronounce, for you to understand. I mean, for foreigner to understand. So, for example, this is Japanese writing. This one is katakana. This one is hiragana, kanji, hiragana, kanji, hiragana. This one saying pen, de, tegami, o, kakimasu. Pen, katakana, because it's originally from foreign words, pen. De, particle, with. Tegami, letter. Tegami, kanji, noun. O, particle, object. Kakimasu, write, verb. Ka is kanji. Kimasu use hiragana. ペンで手紙を書きます。Meaning, I will write the letter with pen. So, what is kanji itself? Kanji, ideographic character. Each kanji letter symbolizes its meaning. Means kanji letter has meaning for you to understand. I think kanji is nearly equal to pictogram. If you see this mark, this pictogram, you might understand its meaning. The meaning of good, right? And this pictogram might makes you feel like happy, maybe positive, not negative, and then maybe confident. Bring the feeling of both. When we see this kanji, we feel the same thing. Instantly we understand its meaning, good, and makes us feel happy, positive, and confident. Next example. When you see this pictogram, you might understand its meaning of fire, fire circle, flame, right? And you might feel like heat or hot or red, not cold, don't you? You don't feel cold, do you? Feel like hot or red. You might imagine the red color and then maybe the feeling like aggressive and anger. So when we see this kanji character, we feel the same way. Instantly we understand its meaning of fire. This means fire and flame. Then instantly we feel heat and hot and stuff. Interesting, isn't it? It's like a mark, like a pictogram. Now, I will explain origin of kanji. Kanji was imported from China around the 5th century. It's originally from China, and pronunciation and usage of kanji have been modified to fit the Japanese language. Pronunciation originally from China, but we incorporated both the original Chinese reading and our native Japanese reading and developed different versions. Meaning also. So the kanji have been changed, have been developed. Japanese original. So this one, Japanese meaning hot water, pronunciation is yu, but Chinese Mandarin. This one means soup. And the Chinese pronunciation, if I'm correct, not sure, sorry. But it's so different from Mandarin and Japanese. Also, some kanji has been made in Japan, originally made in Japan, called kokuji. Kokuji is created incorporating with Japanese unique values, unique perspectives, unique nature, and unique products. For example, this kanji mixed together with wind and then stop. Pronunciation is nagi. Express no wind on the surface of the water. It's Japanese unique climate. One more example, kokuji, is this one. This kanji called iwashi, one kind of fish. It's sardine actually. This kanji means fish and then weak together. Weak fish. Because sound easily weakened, most easily when it landed, fish. That's the history to develop this kanji. Next, how kanji letters have been developed. Due to its path to be developed, the kanji have 4 types: shoke, shiji, kai, and keisei. I will explain. Shoke means pictogram made from its shape. The characters roughly sketches of the object of they represent, but some are very stylized in kanji so that not easily recognizable. One is like this. This kanji means river because of shape of the river. Developed like this. The river made to this one. And then this kanji means tree because of the form of tree, like this. Right, so this is shoke moji, pictogram. Next, shiji moji. Shiji moji means ideograph, represent concept, idea. It's called logograms or simple ideographs, and sometimes just symbol. They represent an abstract concept, not shape. Concept. The famous example is 1, 2, 3, the numbers or direction. So this one is 4 because 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 separated parts together. This one up and this one down. Up and down. I hope you got the idea. Up and down. Next, kai-i moji, the third one. Kai-i moji, a combination of pictographs and then ideographs. Pictograph together or pictograph with ideographs. Shoke with shoke or shoke with shiji moji. Often called compound ideographs. Combination of pictographs to present an overall meaning. This one, the tree and tree and tree. So the kanji means forest. This one, a person lean to the tree to take a rest. So this one means break or take a rest. The last one, a keisei moji. Keisei moji is a little bit tricky, phonetic, ideographic. Made up of 2 components. One semantic, represent the meaning, and the other one pronunciation. For example, this kanji made up with this one and this one together. Pronunciation is ko, meaning water. This part means water, and this part pronounced ko. This semantic water with pronunciation ko together made one kanji character ko. Summary, we have 4 types due to path of development: shoke, shiji, kai-i, and keisei. As you will remember, shoke is made from the forms of pictograph. Shiji moji is ideograph, like direction and concept. Kai, combination of pictographs and ideographs. Something like pictograph and ideograph together, or 2, 3 pictographs together. The last one is keisei moji, ideograph or pictograph with phonetic, represent sounds. Shoke and shiji moji, very simple, so inseparable, cannot be separated, cannot be disassembled. This 2 together, 3 together. This one separatable, can be disassembled. If you want to separate kanji, so-called kanji radical sets, it could be helpful. Kanji can be separated like the blocks, left and right, top and bottom. Top and left side with inside left and bottom with inside and circling around some other thing inside. The kanji radical sets gives you a clue the character means, because sometimes can share the features of many kanji characters. By the way, the kanji radical sets for the bushu have its nicknames hen, tsukuri, kamuri, ashi, tare, nyo, and kamae. The name doesn't matter, but we have 7 bushu, please remember. Lastly, I would like to introduce how to read kanji. We have 2 categories of reading: on reading and kun reading. On reading, on is originally from Chinese reading. It's based on the sounds of the kanji character as pronounced by the Chinese at the time introduced, and from the area it was important. At that time, China had some areas. Nowadays, sounds already changed because it was imported long time ago in the 5th centuries. Until now, in Japan, we've already changing the pronunciation. So sometimes not similar to Chinese reading. The other kun reading, on the other hand, the kun reading is based on native Japanese word. So the word associated with the meaning of a kanji. For example, this one means eat something. On reading is shoku. I'm not sure similar to Chinese right now or not, but anyway, developed from the original Chinese pronunciation. Nowadays, the Japanese term for cafeteria is shokudo. Shoku, eat, and then do is hall. So shokudo, using on reading. But native Japanese word eat itself is tabemasu, taberu. Taberu using kun reading, association of the meaning. Taberu kanji is here. Kun reading ta together with hiragana. Beru. We have two categories: on reading and kun reading, including many ways. These are how to read this kanji. You don't have to learn right now, but we have many ways of reading of kanji. 11 or more ways of reading of this kanji. Depends on term. Don't worry about this. When it comes to read, you have to learn Japanese term first and apply the kanji into it. Kanji is very interesting. If you see the kanji, you can have an image or like a meaning of kanji, as I told you at the beginning. So I hope you are interested in kanji. How was that? Now you are stepping into deep kanji world. So enjoy kanji!